Hey, hello everyone. You're welcome in Bookshelf Babble live session. Here we talk about books and all related topics. It's our cozy place where we talk about books. You're welcome, and I'm your host Yohani. Yeah, let's go to talk about books today, and some smallly update. And today's session I started not so typical time. I think it's I try to start this session on the morning. Just check how it goes, and maybe we reach some new people in Hello Talk. Okay, let's go to Hello Talk and try to find something new and interesting. As a regular, I start the voice room, which has name "What book are you reading?" Okay, and I need just slightly adjust, tell the hello, and mention that I am streaming this session on YouTube. Okay, here we go. We just wait when someone joined to us, and I want to remind, if you want to talk about books, you can feel free to write the comments in any platform where you watch this session. Just write your comment, your question, you like to reading updates, and I will read the comments, and we can to make our conversation like this. Okay. Let's go. Yeah, we just wait, and it will be nice if you share what are you reading. Okay, I see I have some problems with my headphones. Maybe not. Okay, we'll just check if you someone join for us today. Okay. What about me? And I still reading this book, The Midnight Library by Matt Haig. Yeah, I am on the page 160 something. In other words, it's more. I just like to pass through the half of the book. It's so interesting. Yeah, I like it. It's. In one moment I think, okay, it's maybe plot, it will be predictable to the end of the book, but they make some kind of twist and move slightly different direction the main plot. Yeah, and it's an interesting point, because I think it's middle of the book is very important to keep to reader's attention. If you don't to attract something new and something atypical, you can just maybe lost some readers. Yeah, but it's interesting twist and interesting to move in the plot. Yeah, I like it. And I just try to find this book here, the Midnight Library. Yeah, it's a lot of to reviews, ratings, and so on. Yeah, I think it's it's a very popular author right now in UK. Yeah, I think so. Yep. Okay, some comments. Yeah. Okay, we just wait, and maybe someone join for us today. And okay, I think now one join, and the voice room is this very early morning. Not so early, it's around 2 7 a.m. For my country in Central Europe time, but I think for USA it's over very deep night. But for if you move to east, it's around like in middle of the day. Okay, I think maybe most of the people try to be here in the evening time. Yeah, you just check how it's work here in Hello Talk. And remind, if you watch on any platform, feel free to write the comments. Yeah, it will be interesting to read some what are you reading now, and yeah, let's read about your current reading status. Yep. Okay. Yeah, it's some slightly quiet, some quiet here. Yeah, I think it's maybe not so appropriate time for Hello Talk. Okay, I will just talk by myself. And what I want to tell, I don't know. Yeah, I have some idea, and maybe I just tell some about a new episode of podcast Bookshelf Babble about to my last reading and review this reading. Yeah, but maybe someone join for us here. Hey, hello. Here we talk about books and related topics. If you like it, just raise your hand and I will add you to conversation here. If you want to watch, I just provide the link. I'm streaming this session. You can watch the video version of how I talk if you like, or if you want, you can just write the comment. I will read and answer any question if you have. And first question I like to ask, what book are you reading in right now? It will be interesting to know if you share the name of the book. If you talk about me, I'm reading book which has name The Midnight Library by Matt Haig. It's some very new book, around 6 years ago was published, and has interesting plot, but I have some feeling this plot it's look like to scenario to the cinema, to the film, and maybe this will be made by film. I'm not sure, I need to check. Okay, Mansfield Park. Okay, I will just check the name of the book. Okay. And what your opinion about this book? I think I read another book of this author. I read the main book of this author about how it's called Justice, and I just try to find the name of her book. Yeah, no, I tried to find. Yeah, I read the Justice and something the second word, because I read in the Russian translation. I don't remember like the English name of this book. I'm planning to do this. First, I try to make some kind of podcast about books, and not only about books, and about people, and about readers and reading culture and all this stuff. The podcast has name Bookshelf Babble. And just type here. It's the idea. It's just like to my place where I talk about books with people around the world. Bookshelf. Yeah, it's name of the podcast on YouTube. And the first 3 episodes of what I recorded in last year, it's some kind of just try how it's work. And last 2, I just use the AI for like to generate the voice, but I not very like it because it's something look artificial. And now I'm planning just back to recording by my own voice, and I just, how it's called, prepare for this thinking and looking the topic. And yeah, I just maybe I'm very close to record the next episodes. But now I am just streaming the session from Hello Talk, where I talk about people about books. Yeah, feel free, find, and subscribe and follow. And so I'm planning to some kind of review books what I'm read in the last time. One of the latest book what I read, I want to prepare some short review. It's I Am Legend by Richard Matheson. I think it's one of the his like 2 more famous book, and I think it's more known book. And based on this book was made some film with the same name, I'm Legend, with Will Smith. And I'm planning to rewatch this film too. It's the films, if you know about films, the film contain a lot of some similarity moments, and the main plot it's very similar and related to books, but the final idea why he called I'm Legend is slightly different. Okay, I have another question for you. I like to ask people about books what describe country where they live. Can you suggest one book about your country, or maybe where action happen in your country? Because very often the book most of the popular book when for example what I am reading now, it's about UK and to Western world, and most of it's very well known to places or some small places. But I like to read book. Okay, she just left. No problem. I just like to end it. My thoughts. I like to read book when action happen in some not maybe common country. For example, I am read book which has name Fever. It's some very I just like to find and Yeah. Okay. Okay, just wait. Maybe someone join for us today. Okay. I just check if someone writes the comments. Not. Yeah. Just remind if you want to. If you're watching the session online and some platform, just feel free to write the comments. I will answer and read the comments and answer your question. Okay. Hey, hello. You're welcome. Here we talk about books and related topics. Okay, let's go to talk. Hey, hello. How are you?
Hey, hi guys.
Okay, and first question I like to ask, what book are you reading in current moment?
What? So can you speak again?
Yeah, what book are you reading right now?
Right now? Well, let me think. I don't know. Oh, he's do this. Maybe you don't heard it. It's called The Songs of Ice and Fire.
Can you write the name of book here in chat? Because I like to find some more information about it.
Or maybe I just saying this book has adopted a TV show called Game of Thrones. Do you know this show?
Game Thrones?
Game of Thrones.
Game of Thrones or something like this, because I cannot recognize right now correct name.
Okay. I send this message. Okay?
Yeah, if you send the message in chat, it will be more simply to find.
Okay.
Because I use
Wait, hang on a second.
I use the Goodreads, and it's very simple to find some information about the book, like to cover the review and something. Okay, the Song of Ice and Fire. Okay, the song. Okay. And okay. Okay, I think I find. Okay, in other words, yeah, I understand. And in other words, it's a song, Ice and Fire. It's some name of the series of book, and A Game of Thrones is one of the this book.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, I understand about what you mean. No, I think it's so very popular, especially in context of the series. But to be honest, I not watch the series and I don't read the book too.
Okay, I can understand.
But I think I have one of this book on my bookshelf.
Oh,
Just second, I check
you
what the book exactly I have. Just second, I will back. Okay, I will back, and I have how it's called, George Martin, A Dance with Dragons, and yeah, I think it's like the fifth book of this series.
Yeah.
Yeah. I bought this book in second hand when I was in shop center maybe 1 year ago, or even I not like to bought this book. I just pick up the free because we have some kind of center when people possible like to bring the book what they don't need, and you can pick up the book what you want for free.
Okay, cool.
And do you like it, this book, this series?
Yeah. I like book, but I don't like series.
Okay, why?
I think book is more deep, and the series just like kidding, not serious.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you know about fantasy, for example, I'm start read but not completed the book which has name The Earth Sea. Do you heard and maybe read this book?
What?
Just second. I sent here. The Earth Sea by Ursula Le Guin.
Earth season circles. No. What's this mean? Is this a book?
Yeah, it's serious, and author of this book is Ursula Le Guin, and this book includes series around like 5 or 4 book in classic edition, and it's also about like dragon present and about wizard, about like sorcery and all these like stuff what is some kind of classic for fantasy. But it was first book of this series was published in 1968, and I think it's George Martin read this book and maybe some part of the inspired, because I saw some similarities just like to maps, like some kind of kingdoms and all this stuff. I recommend it. It's some very interesting, and I like her style.
I will watch it later.
Yeah, sure. Because I think it's Dance with Dragon. It's some very huge books, and it's a lot of reading.
Yeah.
How many books of this series you completed?
Well, actually, it's let me check. Five book, but in different country has a different published number.
Yeah, sure. Are you are you reading on English or on Chinese?
Chinese. Sorry, my English was not good to reading.
Yeah, but it's a good point to practice, and reading a book it's some very good for practice. I especially last some 2 years decided most of the book read on English than on my mother language.
Yes.
I think especially when you read like one book on English, almost the vocabulary should be the same, related to wizards, dragons, sorcery, and all this stuff, and maybe some second and third book will be goes more freely.
Yeah.
Okay, I have another some strange question for you. Can you suggest one book what show like to maybe ordinary life in your country, or show how people live in your country? Some, I don't know, maybe plot happening in your country.
What's main? What's your main?
I mean, can you suggest like to one Chinese author about what he wrote? Some, I don't know, some about life in your country, or maybe main character from your country and action happening in your country.
What? I don't understand.
Okay,
Sorry.
can you suggest like to one
Sorry.
Chinese author what inspired you in last time?
Sorry. I think I should practice my English because I can't understand. Sorry, guys.
Okay, yeah, no worries. I just try to most slowly repeat. Can you suggest one author or one writer from China, maybe modern writer, what you read and what inspired you?
Okay. But maybe you don't know. I sent the Chinese name or English name you want.
Yeah, if you know the Chinese name, English name of this author, it's more simply for find.
Okay, I sent. Then maybe the English name is easy to search.
Do you read? Okay, once the first book what I found, it's a book which has named To Life. Is it?
Yes, To Life. I really like To Life.
Okay, do you read this book?
Yes, I read this book maybe twice.
Twice. Okay.
Yeah.
I think it's
pretty like it.
Yeah, I think it's a good point to show the like a very good book if you people read the book twice or more times. Okay.
Yes. This book is pretty sad.
Okay, I like this kind of book because it's more close to the real life. Okay, I added to my reading list for future reading. Thanks for this suggestion because I like to read about like to countries and like to new authors, and yeah, it's a good point to read.
Okay.
Okay, I think it's my time is left for today. I just try to be here around like to 30 minutes, and yeah, I should be wrap up.
Okay.
Yeah.
Bye, guys.
Thanks for your time. And if you want to, just some small like to recap. If you want to talk next time, just follow me. I try to be here regularly. And also I can send the link. I'm streaming this session on YouTube. If you want to watch like a video version of our talk, you can just follow the link and you can find all my latest sessions before.
Okay.
But I'm not sure you have like access to YouTube in your country. So it's some kind of restricted. It's some more problematic.
We can. The truth is we can't use YouTube. Sorry, guys.
Yeah. Okay. Thanks for your time and see you next time here. And hello talk.
Okay. Bye.
Bye. Take care.
Okay.
Okay. It's time for wrap up for today. I not expected a lot of people join for our talk for this morning, but it's surprise. In the end of the talk, I have nice talk with Chinese guys, and I'm very happy to find like a new suggestion for reading. It's Chinese author Yu Hua and his book To Life. It's pretty big and high. It's pretty high rating. Yeah, I think it's some interesting suggestion for read, especially in context. This book was read twice by a person who suggests me. Yeah, it's a good point. I try to find this book and read. It's some kind of my catch for today. Okay, thanks for your time. Thanks for watching this session in any platform. If you still have question, or if you want to ask something, feel free to write the comment. I will read and answer in your comments. Yeah, and we can like to make our communication through the chat, through the comments. Feel free to write the follow and subscribe my channels, and see you next time here, and hello to all. Bye.